Welcome to a special edition Crass course where I'm giving you a crash course on making the best Marines ever, super easy and stupid fast. So buckle the f up because we're getting right into it. First thing to do is get any sprue of Marines because they're always popular. No, I'm not going to handhold you as you pick one because if you can't find one of the 700 new Space Marine products this year alone, then dear Jesus on toast, you need more help than this guy can hope to give you. Speaking of which, you won't need any help from tools to get the parts off the sprue. Tools are money and sharp things can hurt you, so it's best to play it safe and just twist it off the sprue. It's a little faster too, it just requires a little more... Yo, what's with the screaming? Chill, damn. It's not like we're ruining something valuable, it's just a firstborn. With the parts off, time to glue. I hate it when my models fall off their base, so I like to use a hot glue gun to secure their legs right proper. PVA is not too messy, but it dries slow, so stick with super glue for everything else for stupid fast progress. Plus, we have a free catalyst to dry this faster in a catheter demonstration at an orgy. Can you guess what it is? Exactly, your fingers. Thanks, super glue. Now on to priming. Priming helps the paint stick, so be sure to spray a nice healthy coat of primer on your mini. Really make sure it gets in all the cracks and angles and whatnot so that there's none of that icky gray showing, unless you like your models all gray. Definitely not sus or anything. On to the part everyone loves, actually painting your minis and not letting them sit in that giant backlog. And because this is a crash course on how to make the best Marines ever, obviously we're painting them as Ultramarines. Because poster boy plot armor is only weak to two things: anti-circle jerk Twitter rants and dead memes. And of course, here's the list of paints we'll be using for this tutorial. There's so many paint brands out there, but we're going to use the one that stood the test of time. This craft paint I found in a Walmart discount aisle. And to save time, the palette. Just slather it on. Paint coverage is very important, so make sure the base coat is nice and thick. Thinning your paint just requires a lot more time and effort, only for you to f up one layer and all that hard work is ruined. Anyone else having glazing PTSD? Anyone? Either way, since we're still all about that speed, feel free to use as big a brush as possible. Or hell, whatever you got nearby to slap the paint on stupid fast. And as for the details, truth be told, who cares? You're looking at this from way up high, so who gives a about how well done the lenses are? So just slap some good old googly eyes on this motherfucker. Pro tip, it adds one to your BS rolls. Oh, right. Before we forget and some pedant tries to justify their life by pointing it out in the comments section, let's drill that barrel. It's optional, but it's a real quick and easy. Nailed it! Finally at the last hurdle. All you need to do is make the base look good. I like to make my bases super immersive for customers. So I glue a bunch of dust and lint on it so it perfectly matches the shelf they'll be sitting on once the meta moves on to another army. Or if you're that gamer smashing hobby tourists at the local store, pour on some sweet, sweet cheddar for when you start spit roasting your opponent with that stratagem train. It adds extra dice and goes well with your Cheeto fingers. If you made it this far, I may as well say this is clearly and obviously satire. I really don't think I needed to point it out, but let's face it, the Warhammer community isn't the best at detecting satire. But they are good at appreciating incredible paint jobs, so let's check out the final results. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Majestic. And don't forget to throw on Fakestagram filters for extra catfish to reel in those bitter clicks. Truly worthy of a jack price tag from desperate scalpers. And hopefully some laughs from you. Feel free to check out my other variety builder endeavors. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Have a awesome day, and I'll see you next time.